So for example, cement industry is an energy intensive industry, and around 15% of global CO2 emission is being produced by cement industry. And on an average, for 1 ton or 1 kg of cement, if you want to produce, you are going to emit around 0.9 kg of CO2. And there is an organization that is called International Panel on Climate Change. They say that carbon dioxide is responsible for global warming. And there are researches going on how to modify the kiln in the cement plant, how to recycle the waste heat which is going in the through the form of flue gases, and how to improvise our system to reduce the CO2 emission in the atmosphere. So as I said, 60% of these emissions result from when we burn the limestone, and 40% of carbon emissions are generated from energy used in the burning process. And for every 1 kg of calcium carbonate, yes. This is the process right from quarry. When we do the blasting, then it's sifted through the dumpers to crushing. Crushing is an energy intensive area. Then the grinding, preheating, and then rotary kiln. All the areas has carbon emissions, but the major areas are the kiln, preheater, and the grinding. These are some of the CO2 emission graph of UAE and other countries. This is cement industry CO2 emission. You see the orange color, that is Middle East, it is showing. Then in the supply chain also, we have to think of how to improvise the system in order to reduce the CO2 emission. And regarding my colleague has already told about use of alternate fuel or alternate raw material. Why we are focusing on this? Suppose this waste material, if you want to incinerate or burn it, it will release various gases. But if you use it in the plant as a material or as a fuel, you are going to save that part of that emissions. So indirectly, we are going to help the environment. These are some of the byproduct of other industries which can be used in our cement industry and is being utilized also nowadays.